guys, it's the Real China Sister. I'm back with another video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my channel. So in today's story time, I'm going to be telling you guys about the time a guy lied to me about having a kid. So before I actually get into the story time, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't date men with kids, and it's nothing against a man with a child. I'm young, I don't have children, so I'd rather date someone that doesn't have children. It's just my preference. In dating, especially as you get older, you are going to come across men that have kids. I've come across men that have kids, and I just let them know. First of all, I ask someone, that's like my third or fifth question to a guy when I meet him. Do you got kids? Because I don't even want to get into liking you and you got a kid, because once I hear that, I'm not going to want to talk to you, because that's just how I am. It's nothing against anybody or I had a bad experience with it. Not at all. I just personally would not like to go through that. I think I'm going to do a video on reasons why I don't date men with kids, but whatever the case may be, I have come across men that have kids. I'll meet a guy, oh, I got a kid, and I just tell them straight up, oh, I'm not into that, and they'll be like, okay, I understand. I have some men that have gotten offended by the fact that I don't date men with kids, and I mean, it is what it is. Once again, it's just my preference. So, I'm scrolling on Instagram like every other person my age, and this boy slides into my DMs, and, I, like any other girl, I went on his profile to see what he looked like, and I thought he was cute. I saw pictures of him. He looked like he was doing well for himself at the time. This was a while back. But yeah, he was cute. So I was like, why not? I'll answer him. I'm single, so what's up? So I answered him. We talking back and forth. My third or fifth question to him was, do you have any kids, blah, blah. And he had said, nah, why you ask? And I had said, oh, because, I typically don't date men with kids. So I just like to, get that out of the way before I have any in-depth conversation with anyone. He said, oh, no, I don't have any kids. So I'm like, cool, we can get to know each other and stuff and see where it goes. So, I gave him my number. We started texting. Eventually, we started FaceTiming. And, the conversation was cool. He was a cool dude. But, my woman's intuition was just going on, my third eye was just going off. Something was not sitting right with me with him. Our conversation was cool. He wasn't disrespectful or any of that. But something about the way he used to FaceTime me, in the same spot. And there's nothing wrong with that, because, clearly, this is my bed. I have FaceTime people from this bed. But, I don't know, something was throwing me, and I couldn't figure out what it was. So I decided to be Inspector Gadget and figure out what's going on. I go inspect a gadget whether I'm suspicious of someone or not. These men come around. I'm sure women do it too, but I don't date women, so I can't speak on that. These men, they come in front of you and create a profile for themselves. I mean, you have no choice but to believe what they say until they prove otherwise. But me personally, if there's something I can see for myself from Jump Street, rather than it being 6-8 months down the line and I really like somebody and really be in my feelings, I want to know what's up now. So ladies, I'm going to put y'all on for those that don't know. I'm not going to tell y'all all my hacks for how I find out stuff about a guy that and I don't care. I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, I sit there and I investigate because I want to know what's really going on. When you go on their Instagram and you see their photos, their photos could be cool. You got some men that don't care and they put whatever in their photos, whether you like it or not, and you can know what's really good with a guy from there. But if you really want the tea on your guy or what's up, what's really going on with him, go in his tag section. That's where all the mess is. That's where all his messiness is at. It's in his tag section. So go over there and look at all the tags. Sit there and go to all his friends that be tagging him and shit, and he done forgot about it, and it's literally sitting there on his profile for you to see. Go in his tag section and just see what's up. So like the little investigator that I am, I went right into that man's tag section to see what's up with him. Something is giving, I don't know, it's giving suspicion. So let me see what's up. So I'm all up in his tag section looking for any spiciness I can find. And then I see a picture of him with a baby and a girl. So I click on it and I click to read the caption to see what it is, because that could be his sister and the baby. That could be his cousin and the baby. You never know. But then I read the caption and it says something about, oh, things don't always work out the way you plan, but you know, we make it work, co-parenting, one-on-one, blah, blah, just all this. And I'm like, wow. So I go on the girl's profile to look, and I see him at the hospital. I see times, I guess maybe he came to get the little boy, like on her page, like she real proud. So I go back to his photo section, his main page, you know, what you click on and you see. I went on his page and I start noticing her name under a lot of his photos, like heart eyes and all that. And I'm like, oh no. You know, at this point, I know that he lied about having a kid or whatever. I had only been talking to him for like, 3 or 4 weeks, so it's not even like, oh, I'm in my feelings about this guy. Like, it's not even like, I thought he was cool, but it wasn't, you know, I wasn't like, oh my God, I like him so much yet. But I'm for sure gonna say something about like, oh, so you have a kid, because I just think that's weird. Like, I don't think anybody should ever lie about having a child. Like, a child is a blessing. I don't care if Halle Berry or who else is a baddie, Lori Harvey, I don't care who it is. You don't lie about having a kid. Like, be straight up, keep it 100. So that day, like, you know, I had all my information. I had what I needed. I knew something was up with him or something was strange. Or I felt it all over my skin. Like, I be knowing when someone's lying to me. I swear to God. Whether I choose to believe it or not, I be knowing when someone's lying or when somebody's putting on. I'm always right. I'm never wrong. But so that day when I talked to him that night, you know, we were having conversation like regular. So I asked him again. I said, so do you have a kid? You know, and he kind of looking around like, he said, you already asked me that. I said, I know, but I can't really remember what you told me. Do you got a kid? He was like, yeah, I mean, I got a kid. I said, then why did you lie about not having a kid? And he's like, because I didn't know if you wasn't going to not talk to me because I got a kid. I said, but you know, if I get with you, I'm going to eventually see this kid, right? You know, like eventually I'm going to maybe be at your house or be around where you live at. And somebody might say something about the kid, or the girl might walk up on us with the kid. Like, why would you put a woman, whatever, in the position to be blindsided like that? He was like, oh, I really just wanted to get to know you. I said, I'm so sorry for you, and I'm so sorry for that baby. If you going around telling girls that don't date boys with babies that you don't got one, because, like, that's really messed up. And we grown. Like, it's not like, this is not like when I was young and dating. Like, this is like we adults. Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. So, you know, it wasn't no big blow up argument or nothing like that. It's just like why would you lie about something like that? Like, I just didn't think that was cool. He still slid in my DM from time to time too. I think it's funny. I don't say nothing to him. Like, I don't got a beef with him. I'm just not interested in nothing that he's giving. But yeah, that was the time that a guy hid his baby from me. That's the only time that's happened to me. Men are usually straight up and be like, oh, I got a kid, or I got 2 kids or whatever. I mean, it's all good. You know, shout out to the men that's out there doing their thing and being proud fathers and announcing the fact that they're fathers. You know, again, a child is a blessing and all that. You know, me personally, you know, when I'm married and I have kids and all that, like, you know, that's down the line somewhere. But me now, while I'm young, working on my own, I don't have any kids. Like, I'd rather, you know, date a man that doesn't have any kids, you know. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below, and tell me your opinion. See you guys soon.